You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
There's a look at Lake Oroville State Park right there. Looks calm. Nothing blowing in those treetops there.
That's right. Chief Meteorologist Jason Stiff tracking those conditions. Jason, when it's this dry and warm outside, calm is great news. We don't need any wind.
Yeah, we don't need any more increased fire danger anywhere around the region. And thankfully, it's about as good as it could be considering we have such dry fuel on the ground and temperatures are way above average. But with that stagnant ridge of high pressure overhead, the air isn't circulating well either. So although we don't have any nearby fires of any consequence, the haze and smoke that's trapped in the air has nowhere to go. So the air quality not quite as good as it should be. Lots of blue sky, but especially around Shasta County, Tehama County, parts of Butte County too. We're in the moderate category for air quality. Not ideal, but certainly not as bad as it could be. Temperatures are a lot warmer than they should be. Right now, 88 degrees in Chico. At the airport, it's 89 in Oroville, 93 after a high of 94 in Redding. And that's 12 degrees warmer than average. We are slightly cooler than yesterday as expected, but only 2 to 4 degrees around the valley, only a degree or so around Mount Shasta and Alturas. That's going to switch right back around by tomorrow afternoon, but we'll only be rising a few more degrees. We barely have any clouds outside. We had a few cirrus clouds earlier this morning, but now they are on their way out. We'll have a clear sky tonight. We'll have plenty of sunshine Wednesday with a little bit of a warm up, and then probably peaking Wednesday temperature-wise. Will be almost as hot Thursday and Friday with still nothing but sunshine under this dominant stationary ridge of high pressure. But once we get through the weekend, especially by late Sunday afternoon, we'll have some changes. Increasing clouds for us, becoming mostly sunny instead of just completely sunny like Saturday, Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday are going to be. And we'll have a partly cloudy sky on Monday, noticeably cooler, just about where we should be for the middle of October, but not a great chance for any wet weather for us. And we'll have fewer clouds by next Tuesday. So in the short term, still some really good golfing weather. You want to head outside. A nice mild start for your early tee time with upper 50s and lower 60s, lower 80s by noon with highs returning to the lower 90s by the mid-afternoon, and the daytime highs for everyone will be back to the mid to upper 90s by tomorrow evening. So here's your drive-through forecast. Still looking pretty good. Mild in the morning. We'll have some lower 60s, but warming right back up to the 90s. Probably have to get a drink with some ice in it because it's going to be hotter than it should be this time of year. Expecting sunny and continued warm weather for Siskiyou and Trinity counties. Highs back in the 80s after a cool start. Alturas will drop down to 32 in the morning, but rebound well up to 80 degrees in the afternoon. 87 degrees for Shingletown. For the Ridge, a nice mild night and a warmer day tomorrow. A high of 80 degrees in Cohasset, 82 in Concal, 85 degrees for Paradise, and 83 degrees for Magalia. A quiet night tonight with a little bit of haze in the air around the valley. Lows above average, mid to upper 50s, but the highs way above average by 15 degrees. Mid to upper 90s. And for the Chico area, lows tonight also in the 50s. Highs lower to mid 90s tomorrow afternoon, but again, we should peak tomorrow, cooling down by next week. Partly cloudy in Chico on Monday with a high of only 80. And for the Redding area, averaging mid 90s through Friday, and then mainly 80s starting on Sunday.